problem we have on our boat that we noticed, I guess we noticed it during the survey, was that our genoa sheets on this side, the genoa sheet, the end is this long, and it goes through this turning block, which I don't know if you can see or not, and it goes all the way to the genoa, and it's about this long. On this side, the genoa sheet does not go through the block, and it's only this long, which is a problem because, for one, it's not through the turning block, which we need it to be, and two, there's almost nothing to grab onto. So we've got a replacement sheet. This is an 80-foot Cajun Ropes XLE 7/16. Got it for a good price. It comes out of Nova Scotia. The company is pretty responsive. I sent the guy an email on a Sunday afternoon, and he replied within 10 minutes. Placed the order, good to go. The ends are heat sealed and whipped, and it's 80 feet long, so hopefully this will solve the problem of having two different lengths. Another problem is that this one it's not a continuous sheet. It has two bowlines that attach it to the genoa, and what happens is when we tack or jab, it gets hung on the shrouds, and hopefully we can just do one sheet to go all the way across with a lark's foot knot attaching to the clew of the genoa, and hopefully that'll help it slide across the shrouds without a problem. So we're going to replace that right now. There's a stopper knot in each one of these so that if something happens, it can't go back through the turning block. So no matter what happens, you can always grab here and pull it back. But to get it out, we have to take the stopper knots out. Darla gets cold, so we got this heater.
hear the echo from the depth of my soul. Now I know a secret, how revolution comes sometime with me to change your mind. Do you really want to live in a world under control? Do you think it's time, the beginning avenue one, when wind rise, you should change your mind?
So we're out here sailing again. Today's predicted wind was 4 knots with gusts up to 8. Instead, we get 11 or 12 with gusts up to 14 or 15. So we weren't expecting it, but it seems pretty cool. I mean, it's a lot more fun to sail this way, I suppose, versus no wind at all. Also, it looks pretty crappy, but it's really not. These aren't rain clouds. They're just low-hanging clouds. You can see spots occasionally under them, or above them, where there's blue sky. but we still haven't got any sun today, so we're just going to do some more sailing and stuff.
Can you feel it everywhere? We all live the Thailand, living on the sea.
That's the fun part. Oh shit. Good job, boat. Sick wind. We got to 5.9 knots and a heel, 15 degree heel. This boat is a lot bigger than that one, so heel here seems more profound, I guess, because you have a whole house here. But in that class, when we had the rail under the water, and we were all standing like this, holding that tiller as far as we go, and we weren't moving, that was crazy. But if we didn't do that, we probably would freak out when anything even close to that happened on this side's boat, you know?
Yeah.
So what's happening now?
Well, we're not moving, but we went from the fastest we've ever got this boat going to close to the slowest we've ever got it going.
How many knots of wind do we have right now?
3.1 knots.
And what's our boat speed?
0.36.
So here we are again. A few minutes ago we had, 10 or 15 knots of wind and some decent gusts, and now, as you can see, our Genoa is just kind of hanging like a curtain. Maybe you can't see. Anyway, so yeah, we lost all our wind, kind of like we did last time we went sailing. We did get some Cuban reels, or whatever they're called, a little spool for your hand to fish with, so if we don't get any wind soon, we may bust that out and give that a try. Alright, so we're kind of having that thing again where the wind is just not blowing and we're just kind of spinning in circles like we had the other day. So if it was Saturday, we probably would bust out our new fishing equipment and try to catch some fish and just hang out. But it's Sunday and it's football day, so we're gonna pack it up and drink some beer and watch some football instead.
For the way it's linking you and me, sometimes we need to change our mind. Don't let no one tell you the thing that you should do. Realize the power.
Well, to quote Mads Dalkey, our new Genoa sheet turned out to be pretty dang spiffy. So we didn't get as much sailing in as we wanted, but we still learned a lot. Lately, it seems we're learning to read the water and understand the relationship between the patterns we see and the kind of wind that is there. I'm sure to salty old sailors, 15 degrees of heel at 6 knots is just child's play, but to a couple of amateurs, that could be quite exciting. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please click the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that so you never miss a new video. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you guys next time.